Hey, what's up, guys? What I want to talk to you about today is the ancient rule of 21. What's the ancient rule of 21? It talks about doing things for 21 days consecutively to develop a habit. And that's what we're looking to do is we're looking to set a standard for ourselves, and we're trying to develop a habit that we can basically keep even after the 21 days. So, whether that's working out, whether that's eating right, whether that's getting enough sleep, whether that's focusing on meditation, whether that's just giving time to yourself, what we're trying to do is we're trying to develop a habit. And so what happens is when we instill that good habit into our body, for instance, me, I'm just going to just give an analogy. For instance, I wanted to start, doing, getting back to my Thursdays and doing my Thursdays, my Thursday hikes. And so what I did was yesterday or on Wednesday is I wanted to make sure that I instill those habits back into me where I'm working out 5 days a week, but then I get my hike at least one day a week. So I made sure that I wrote it down on my calendar. So it's right here in my calendar and I had it there. So Wednesday night, I knew exactly what I needed to do the next day. So I pulled out all my hiking gear and I put it down right there on the bed in my other room. And once I had it all set up there, I knew right when I woke up the next day, right after I ate breakfast, before I ate breakfast, I went and put on all my gear, ate breakfast, and I was ready to go. And so I know that in order for me to get that walk in and to do that hike each Thursday, I need to prep all my stuff the night before. And not only that, I need to make sure that I'm planning in my head that I'm going to get it done. The working out is already a habit. That's something that I've been doing for a long time. So if you're trying to get a habit of working out, what you need to do is you need to set up the days in which you want to work out, and you need to work out at the same time. You have to try to create a habit by working out at the same time. For instance, my eating. I try to create the habit of eating at the same time each and every day. Okay, whether that's me trying to lose weight, trying to gain weight, I always try to make sure that whatever I'm trying to do, that I try to stay at the same timeline. And if I don't, for one day, that's fine. But for consecutive days, that can throw me in a whirlwind and actually throw me off that habit tracker or not the habit tracker, but developing that habit. So if we're trying to develop a habit, remember, you got to, one, do it consistently for 21 days, but two, try to make sure that the timing of each day is the same, whether it's your meal plan, whether it's your working out, even waking up early. Like for instance, me, when I wanted to start waking up at 5 a.m., I started at basically 5:45. Then I took 15 minutes off. I did 5:30. Took 15 minutes off. I did 5:15. Took 15 minutes off and then did 5 o'clock. And I did that basically over a 30-day cycle that I ended up doing that over. But now, once I got to 5 a.m., I did 21 days of 5 a.m. consecutively, even on the weekends. And guess what? My schedule now, I wake up at 5 a.m. No matter what, I'm up on my own without the alarm. So remember, when you guys are trying to set a habit, one last thing, and I know I've been saying it numerous times, if you're trying to set a habit, the biggest thing that you have to do is you have to write it down, put it down on paper, what you want to do, and then each and every day that you accomplish that goal, mark it off that you did, get a habit tracker, mark it off that you accomplished that habit. And so, goal, I want to sleep more. Okay, I want to sleep, each night I want to sleep a little bit longer. Say that's my goal. What I'm going to do is day one, I'm going to try to make sure that I'm in bed, whatever time that may be. Say it's 9 o'clock. I'm going to make sure that the day before I plan out what's going to happen. So that day when it comes to 9 o'clock, I have nothing else on my plan to do, that I can just get myself ready for bed. So I go to bed at 9 o'clock. So each and every day, even on the weekends, I'm going to try to plan to make sure that I'm in bed for 9 o'clock. So all my before bedtime rituals will start at 8 o'clock, and then by 9 o'clock, I'm asleep. So remember, the focus this week is trying to make sure that whatever we're doing is that we develop a 21-day habit. So by developing that 21-day habit, we want to make sure that we try to make whatever that habit is, that we try to do it at the same time each and every day, and that we have some type of plan and strategy that we're going to make sure that we get that done. Remember, we're adding that plan of action. So we already know what is going to take us from not getting our results. We created that plan that is going to help us to get results. And what I mean by that is whatever was not getting you, that you knew would get you not to fail within 30 days. Now we're creating that plan that's going to tell us what success is going to look like after those 30 days, because we know what's going to hinder us versus what's going to help us. Now, what we're going to focus on with that action plan now is whatever we need to do over here that's going to help us witness results, we just put that into a 21-day action plan where we create it as a habit and we do it each and every day, and we try to do it at the same time, whether that's my meal plans and I'm eating the meals at the same time, whether that's my working out, whatever it may be, I'm trying to stay consistent with it. All right, guys? So that's my tidbit for today. We're trying to focus on 21 days of creating a better habit for ourselves and making it a lasting habit that will stay in our life for an extended period of time that will bring us better, fruitful results. Have a great day.